That is hilarious. Again, here are the markers. Here are the markers. Okay. Now, okay, Nita, if you're still in, oh girl, all your comments are censored. Why in the world, girl? I just it. All you wrote is laughing my butt off. Who knows why? And it still censored you. I don't know why. What coloring book is this? This is by Mary Reid. Mary Reid. I am live here with you guys, and I'm live on the tube. Nita, if you're still in here, if you could go and check my YouTube and see if you can see me live. That would be great. Oh, okay. Possibly. Possibly. I don't know. I didn't think that they would care about that in a live since you didn't bring it up, but interesting. I'm like, she didn't even do anything. So, are you going to return those markers? Is it not showing me live right now? What is going on? Right? I didn't return the water markers that I had. I was just like, whatever. It is what it is. I wasn't gonna worry about it. Hold on. Oh, they're coming. Wait. Oh, okay, great. These aren't my buildings. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was reading your email. Not worth its hassle. And that's pretty much how I felt about my water-based markers because, yeah, definitely. What I would say is if you look on my Amazon faves, you'll see the alcohol-based markers. Also, you'll see these ones, the Hot 2 ones that I always talk about. These are the inexpensive versions of Ohuhu. But yeah, that's if you just go to my Amazon faves, you'll see those because these are basically, I guess you would just they're lookalikes for Ohuhu without the Ohuhu price. They do the same thing because look how nice this looks. Like no streaking. You got it. All right, hello YouTube. Hello. I finally got it to work right. So we are live on YouTube and TikTok. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Tawana. We're coloring a Mary Reid page. Mary Reid. You can find her on Etsy, you guys. These are printables. I print them on cardstock. Get at least 100-pound cardstock. Thank you for the 2K. Yeah, if you just look on there, it'll give you an idea of the stuff. And I'm going to add more stuff in there for people who are starting their coloring journey. And, you know, they're starting their hobby of coloring to relax. Because what I got those for was to have the fine liner. And then I finally found these. So I wasted 2 orders. At least the only difference is I wasn't using my money. I used that purple ticket money that we made here on TikTok. And I ordered that stuff because yeah. But I'm still mad that I wasted my purple ticket money because it's like I could have got something better because I got to use that on anything I wanted. It didn't matter what it was. But it is what it is. I'm gonna have to come up with some type of way for YouTube lives with the music. I'm gonna have to make my own playlist of some sort where it's acceptable music to play. But they also have the brush tip if you care about the brush tip. The 100 count does not have a brush tip though. Nita, do you see me live? Thank you for the like. Yeah, I'm also live on YouTube if you want to go see. I don't see it on, is it because I'm not even logged into this page? But it's not showing me live on my iPad. Oh, and just like with Ohuhu markers, you can use some tweezers to pull out the nib and flip it over, and then you have a new nib. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live. Thank you for the double taps. Again, the coloring page is by Mary Reid. I much prefer using printables just because if I mess up, I can just print it again. So basically, I have more control. Hello. Hi, Asia. I'm sorry, I don't speak French. But hello. Thank you for the heart me cookie. Thank you for the snowflakes. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's so bittersweet. I'm so verklempt. Oh my goodness. I already cried about it. Like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset about this band. I'm so upset. I'm just like, I can't believe it's real. We've been waiting, but I still am like, it's real. It's really happening. I can't believe it. So bittersweet. Hopefully you guys are able to find the creators that you guys really like, or, you know, you start doing other things that you really like. But Make sure, like I told you earlier, make sure you do not stop being creative. Keep that creative bone. You're holding out hope. I am too, but I'll be honest with you. If either one of those men end up with like power over the app, I don't want to be a part of it. They already have ruined the current apps that they have. I don't need them to ruin this one. And this one already has its own problems. That's the thing. So I'm like, we don't need you meddling over here. Are you coming back to YouTube now? Found your channel recently? Hey, Driven Black Girl. I am. So I'm going to be doing YouTube lives going forward. I'm probably going to start sending out emails to let people know that they're scheduled. I'll probably schedule them because it's probably better over here since I don't have a solid audience on YouTube yet. But yeah, I'll hold out hope for TikTok, but it's very little. My hope is low. So low. I appreciate that. I mean, hopefully I will. I do have videos that I edited for. I'm lying to you. Let me stop lying. I do have videos that I have recorded for YouTube. I need to edit them. That's one thing that I commend about YouTubers is the grind of editing in the beginning. Because that is what has tripped me up with YouTube is I'm just like, nobody want to edit. But I need to edit those and schedule live streams because I would like to do my coloring lives over here. I feel like it's the closest thing that I'm going to get that's similar to TikTok in its format because the way that you can be found on YouTube lives is kind of similar to TikTok. Not completely, but kind of. Hopefully the court punts it back and they issue a hold and the new press makes it go away. I don't think it's ever going to go away, but it might get kicked down the road. I definitely thought it was going to get kicked down the road. YouTube is a lot of work. Absolutely. I hate editing as well. And then you have to... I've been trying to watch more vloggers that are not a part of pandemic YouTube, you know, the people who blew up over the pandemic in the beginning. I'm trying to watch the YouTubers that are right now that I'm like, oh, I like your editing style. There's this one dude, if you guys want to look him up, I think it's The Life of D Who. D as in dog, who. His editing style is really nice. To the point that I was like, you work in the film industry, don't you? Thank you for the follow, Lexus. Where do you get your markers? Can you link them? The markers are linked below in the TikTok shop. But if you're in America and you're like, I'm not buying nothing off a TikTok shop, you can go to the link in my bio to go to my Amazon faves. It's these markers that I'm using right now. They're basically like Ohuhu markers. The 100 count set is a fine tip and a broad tip. And then the 60 set is a brush tip and a broad tip. And they perform very nicely. That's the markers that I've been using. And the coloring page is by Mary Reid. But yeah. I'm hoping they punt it down and just, or they kick it down the road kind of deal. That would be nice. And it just continues to roll down the road forever. I mean, I was hoping for the 270 days because everybody's like, they never stopped any of their money-making parts on TikTok, which means the reason why a lot of creators are upset is because like that means that we're not going to get paid. And you would be upset too, because there's no definite reasoning that we might get paid. And one thing I don't like about what TikTok has been doing, honestly, is the fact that they have not been communicating with their creators. They have not stopped any systems whatsoever here on TikTok. Like, you have still been able to order stuff off of TikTok Shop. People are still in this creator fund making money. People are still running ads and stuff. And it's like, you have not said a word. Actually, yesterday, I got an email talking about a campaign that's supposed to last until the end of the month. And I'm like, why are you talking to me like this is not about to be over? And that's, I think, also what confuses people, because it's like, we're not being talked to like this is over. And we should be talked to like this is over. Like, you should be talking to me as though I'm not going to see you tomorrow. It's too close to the cup. I'm scared to go too dark. They're like, the screens will go dark and that's it. That's what I'm saying. They have not said anything about... Think about it. If I'm a TikTok seller on here as well. So I'm a TikTok Shop affiliate, which means I make a commission every time someone buys from my link. But I'm also a seller here on TikTok. I just got an order today and I was like, but what does that mean if someone gave me an order on Saturday? I mean, because they haven't... And so, like, I mean, it's a gamble for the person that places an order on Saturday because they know that TikTok is going away. But I'm also like, what does that mean for me as the shop owner? Because what if they come back on Monday? Or on Tuesday? What if they did all that and then they come back on Tuesday and you're like, oh, I still got to do that? I still have to handle that? Why would I want to handle that? We can't cash out anymore daily. You know what they did to us, Cookie? They set it up where you get cashed out every Wednesday for TikTok Shop. It used to be I don't get to cash out on TikTok Shop. Like, as a seller, they pay you after it goes through a certain period of time. Some people get cashed out immediately, but for the most part, people don't get cashed out until the return window is closed. And for TikTok Shop, we get paid every Wednesday. They no longer allow us to request our money at any given time. Girl, I only have one order from TikTok Shop. It'll take 2 seconds to do. I'm gonna do it later. I have not been advertising TikTok Shop, and I did. You know what? I didn't really think about it when I wasn't really thinking when I updated my inventory yesterday, because I was like, oh, I just wasn't thinking when I updated my inventory, because I'm like, why did I get an order? Well, dummy, you updated your inventory and somebody was like, oh, I'm gonna get it, instead of just going to your website. Girl, if they have... But see, that's the thing. That's the thing about it. About them they will pay you up to the close date. I don't know. We don't know anything. That's the problem, is we're all in the dark. Because there's like over 1,000 orders on my TikTok Shop affiliate stuff that's still pending that I haven't been paid on. So, I don't know. I just got paid yesterday on Wednesday. So there's that. But I don't know if we'll get paid anymore on TikTok unless they come back. If they come back, then they'll just resume as though nothing ever happened. That's what they're gonna do. And that would be a very American thing to do. Just to be like, what are you talking about? None of this ever happened. All I know is y'all better get in these streets and just act a fool. They have to pay for products. Oh, I'm not, but I had a credit and placed an order yesterday. See, I thought about placing an order with Omas Cosmetics because I really wanted to, after trying one of the scents that I haven't had before, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to place an order. And I keep forgetting that, like, the 19th is this Sunday. So I'm like, oh, I can't place an order. Because it's over. It's all over. I can't place an order. So that's crazy. And I'm just like, I'm annoyed. Because I was like, I'll just wait and see what the outcome is first before I start placing any more orders. They have to pay for products, but maybe not your commissions. I don't know. As far as we know, Crystal, yes, the app is going dark Sunday. I think it's probably going to happen Sunday night. I'm going to be on here as usual, as we normally would be on a Sunday. I'll be here. Assuming that when we open the app on Sunday, it will still open. I will be here, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. If I'm a seller and like the actual vendor, they have to pay me. Yeah. I agree with that. They definitely should have to pay you. Absolutely. Yeah, I would wait until Tuesday after the inauguration to see where we have our standing. Yep, wait it out for sure. But if you guys haven't started posting in other places, definitely post in your other places now. Do not let this ban consume you, because you'll just be upset all day. Thank you for the double taps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the live. This is Color and Chill. My name is Tawana, and we're coloring a Mary Reid page. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I use the Chrome extension, my TT faves, and I am downloading my faves right now. And then I need to download my videos on both accounts. But yeah, because there's so many coloring tutorials on here, and I don't know if they posted them elsewhere, and I'm not gonna go look for them. That is for sure. I'm not gonna go look for them at all. So I might as well download them from here so that I have them. And I suggest everyone else do the same. And then like here on YouTube, because I am recording, I'm live on YouTube right now. Hey, I will be posting my shorts. So I'll be posting some of my videos as shorts over there. And then I'm going to start scheduling my live streams to be on the tube, assuming this place is going to go. But I think I'm going to still start scheduling live streams to occasionally happen on YouTube, even if this app stays, just so that I can build my YouTube channel. So hello to y'all on YouTube. How are you guys doing? And my YouTube handle is Tawana Simone. That is who I am on all platforms. That's not dark enough. Excuse me. But thank you guys for the double taps. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm using a mixture of the Hatu markers and the Ohuhu markers. It bled like badly right there. Thank you for the follow, Auntie Jazzy. But I hope you guys are doing okay today after finding out everything. And that, oh my goodness. That is one thing that's going to be annoying about YouTube is these doggone playlists. I got to create my own playlist. Because the music is so restrictive over here. Y'all ain't no fun. That's the only thing I don't like about YouTube lives is y'all have crappy setup as far as music. Let me see. I'm waiting to do the background because of things like this where it bleeds a little, like it bled. So I'm just like, yeah. Okay. I'm probably gonna put some like grape jam right there. Okay. And again, this coloring page is by Mary Reid. Mary Reid. I really like her stuff. She does a lot of kawaii. So if you like, you know, like Coco Wyo and whatchamacallit, Bobby Goods, you would probably like her stuff as well. And then we have these. I'm gonna use these colored pens to draw in here. Ah! My bad, YouTube. I accidentally moved y'all. Maybe I need pastel purple instead. You probably hear my dog in the background. She worked a double today. She's just so tired. All that work. Ain't that right, Penelope? Wake up. You've got chores. Wake up. You can hear her? Oh, you're... Well, she's like literally right back there on the ground. On top of one of her blankets. Doing her own little thing. I don't know why I pulled out white. Penelope is a little cutie. She is a pug. I have a pug. And I have coloring pages that are surrounded by her and the different dogs in my life. They're available as digital downloads, as printables. This is what they look like. There's Penelope. This is my best friend's dog, Yoshi. And my other friend's dog, Mason. So cute. But this is available on Tawana Simone as a digital download. I think there's 3 coloring pages up there right now. I need to upload the one at the grocery store. But I do want to do an actual coloring book, that like how I have my own coloring book. Which this is my coloring book. It's in a series. So this is volume 2. This was the Y2K themed coloring book. And it's available on Amazon, link in bio. But there's 30 illustrations in here. And then there's 30 of the, there's the mini illustrations in the back. That you can color with, gel pens or color pencils. And there's also word puzzles. So like this is very Y2K coded. If y'all remember Coastal Scents, if you're a millennial, you remember this is what this was based off of, Coastal Scents, and then you can practice like your gradients and stuff and glitter. There's a bunch of different stuff to color. And then we also have word puzzles. There's 4 different word puzzles in the coloring book. But yeah. I need to make more. But you know, this is a mixture of me drawing some of these pieces and using Canva. So there's a mixture of me actually in this. So when people keep coming at me about like, you can't use stuff from Canva, I'm like, yes, you can. You guys just don't know how to. Like this thing from Canva, the only thing I drew in here was the little rabbit at the top, this rabbit keychain. I drew that. But the rest of this is just shapes for the most part. I mean, obviously there's the text, but the shapes. These are just me using shapes in Canva, like squares and octagons and stuff like that, like circles. You can make stuff. It just, do you have the patience to make it? Probably not. But yeah. I need to print out one of her pages and then we'll probably color that on a live stream one day. But yeah. Because I actually never color any of my coloring pages, which is odd. That I don't do that. But I don't. I'd be like, for what? Because you're supposed to. If you want to advertise your book. But you can that's one thing about it. This was probably like the best place to advertise here on TikTok because the discoverability is just unmatched. Unmatched if you are starting a business. So we all have to go back to those other places. That's going to be fun. So all those people who complain about, how do you get your first order? How do you get your first order? Girl, I don't even know how to tell you now because the easiest way for people who are lazy, and not to be rude, but like, honestly, a lot of the people here on TikTok want the easy way. I'm like, the easy way is TikTok. Oh, you enjoyed my studio vlogs? Oh, thank you. Girl, I have recorded so many studio vlogs that I just have not edited. I was recording back in November. Like I have stuff from November that I didn't edit, which I think I might still put up. Like just don't get me to lying because now I'm lying. I was thinking about editing all the stuff that I have currently that's just sitting on my computer and posting it all at once and then just starting afresh. Like I recorded stuff yesterday. And that's the problem. I'm just be recording stuff and I try to keep it all in one folder for that, what is considered that one vlog. And I never come back to actually edit. I never come back, you guys. And that's the problem. I need to come back and I never do. Because I'm like, well, I already did what I felt like doing. I even record like B-roll and stuff like that. And I'm just like, And the problem I have with myself is I technically have 7,000 followers or subscribers on YouTube that I'm doing nothing with. I'm doing nothing with those subscribers. And that's my fault. And I'm not taking advantage of the fact that I have those subscribers. Because there are people who are like, girl, I'm still trying to get to 1,000. And if anything, I'm over here like, I'm trying to get the watch time that I don't have any videos up. And those people are probably like, I've been making the videos. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to tell you. I'm over here not doing anything. And they just keep coming. And I'm like, I don't know where you people coming from. I don't know where y'all coming from. I ain't over here doing nothing. So I don't know where y'all coming from. And I need to take advantage of the fact that you're coming at all. So there's that. Crazy. So if you are someone who watches YouTube, definitely and you like, if you like the coloring content, I will be posting coloring content on YouTube. I want to do the long form stuff of whatchamacallit, like how I did my one color challenge. Because on TikTok really isn't for long form, even though we pretend like it is. But if I wanted it to be a long form video about me coloring one page with one color, I have to put it on YouTube, because I edit down my videos to like at least 3 minutes, because I'm like, I know that they're really not going to stay for a whole video, let alone the three minutes. They're not going to stay for like a 10-minute video, because I'm talking about coloring. And I don't really want you to stay for that long, because it's a lot of fluff, because you're just coloring in the pages. But on YouTube, at least I could do like a coloring video. I wish I was a little bit lighter. Girl, I'm going to come back to YouTube. I'm going to make my videos of me coloring. I've been watching some coloring videos here on YouTube, because people do coloring videos on YouTube where they don't even talk. It's just you listening to the marker making it sound while they're coloring. And it'd be like 20 minutes long. Some 30. And I'm just like, okay. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I wasted a lot of time over here, and as soon as I'm getting it semi together, it want to escape. See, that's what I'm saying. So like, I always believe that you should have 2 platforms going at one time. I don't think that you should be on all the platforms, because it is true that like if you're trying to spread yourself that thin in the beginning when you don't understand anything about said platform, or you haven't found your niche or like your it thing, you're pretty much everywhere but nowhere at the same time. And that's annoying, because that's how I feel right now. I feel in limbo right now, even though my main platform has always been Instagram, but I don't post anything on Instagram except on my stories, because I'm at a point with Instagram where I don't understand it anymore. And I don't understand where I'm supposed to post on Instagram, like what I'm supposed to post. And I'm even looking at my other art friends, and I'm like, that works for her because she does paintings, so she's always painting something. I'm not always creating a diva doll. I create my set of diva dolls, and I don't like recording the process the entire time. So I'm like, how am I supposed to show these off without just doing a pack with me order? And then I try to find inspiration. I'm like, none of y'all are doing anything except pack with me orders. And so I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. And I'm over here like, do I even want to do this anymore? That's why like throughout 2024, when you were like, no, stick with it. Hey, Jin, thank you for the follow. When y'all were like, stick with it, I was kind of over here like, I don't want to. I don't want to, because like I have no desire to create new divas. And that's the biggest problem, because my business requires me to be creating new divas. And I didn't really create any in 2024. And so then I was like, what do I actually want to do? I mean, I am happy I have the luxury of asking myself that question and just kind of chilling for the moment. But like, you can't chill forever, so. And then TikTok was like, yeah, so we're really going, and y'all need to prepare and do whatever you gotta do. Because we're not gonna be here. And the rest of us are like, you sure about that? You sure you're not gonna be here? I think you're gonna be here. Because the amount of people who are like, I don't think TikTok's going anywhere. I think they're messing with us. And it's like, you sure about that? I think you're just being very hopeful that they're messing with us. Because everything they're doing says, I ain't messing with y'all. I don't even like y'all. I've been trying to figure out how to market my art. I don't like to record the whole process, because that's really my time to be in the moment and have fun. Exactly. And that's a lot of people. That's a lot of us artists who are like, I don't really want to record anything. I think you can record snippets you know, record little snippets of you like painting or whatever, however your medium is. Like, because you don't necessarily have to show the entire process. You could even just show you fake painting at the end or something. But it is exhausting to be like the every man, like the every department person. So, and then you also have to be very careful about how you show your art because of poachers. There's so many people who are taking, who just take, and you're like, I don't want you to take from me. So I only post like the finished work. Because the amount of times I've seen people using my artwork as their profile picture, I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. I don't know how to feel about that. Because it's not like my artwork is ever a meme. So I just don't know how I feel about it. It is weird, I'll be honest with you. It's weird to me in the sense that I'm like, it makes me think of how would I feel if somebody was using my baby as their profile pic, even if they were my friend. I'd be like, that's weird. How do I tell them that that's weird? Because you're just like, I know we're so-called cool, but it's weird. And see, that's the thing. You have to remember that once you give your stuff to the world, essentially, because when you give it to the ether, you're giving it to the world. You don't have as much control over it anymore. And that's, I think, another way that artists get deterred, especially nowadays, because you're like, I don't want nobody stealing my stuff. And I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. Even when you upload stuff as low quality, the technology is already there for them to enhance the quality. That's why you have to kind of give altered works in a sense. Like you have to either put words over it, put your watermark, crop it so that it's not showing the entire image. Take your image and put it inside of another image. There's a bunch of different ways, a little loopholes that you can kind of do to help yourself out a little bit. Thank you for the follow. It just gets a little weird. It's just weird for artists in general, but yeah, because nothing technically is original anymore. So, but technically, yes, it is. If my interpretation of something can technically be original, but you just run into like a few loopholes of stuff. So it's annoying. But it's all a part of the game. These pens are the colored pens. They're from Shuttle Art. This is what I like to... I finally found these ones to do any patterns or any kind of markings on top of the alcohol markers. And the alcohol markers I'm using are the Hatu markers. Hold on, let me see what it is in the shopping cart. If you're in America, just go on Amazon. But if you're not in America and you can see the shopping cart, it is... The pens are... hold on. The markers are item number 26 in the shopping cart. And these pens that I was just showing you are... Where are they? Are they sold out? They're sold out. They're item number 30, or they're item number 63 in the shopping cart down here, but they're sold out. They were only $10. It's 30 colors. This is what they look like, the 30 gel pen colors, and then these are the markers that I've been using right here. They're similar to Ohuhu, but if you don't like Ohuhu prices, then you should look up the Hatu markers. Otherwise, they are item number 36 in the cart. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm lying. They're item number 26. Here, I'll just pin them. They're pinned. The markers are pinned. No problem. So if you're not afraid to place an order if you're in America, then you can. I won't stop you. But yeah. That is what they are. I'm thinking about going to get some acrylics tomorrow, but I don't know. They always make my nails so weak. But the thing is, I was on the Little Red Book yesterday. I deleted it off my phone, but I was on it yesterday just to get the nail art or the nail inspiration for what I wanted, because those girls' nails are very pretty. Over on the Little Red Book or Red Note, their nails are so pretty, and I was like, that's what I want. And I didn't like the video. I didn't really care for the videos who were like, yeah, y'all, just because it was the Chinese girls telling us to just go to the Chinese shops, and I was like, do you live in America? That's part of me was like, do you live in America? Because that's not what we have here. The Vietnamese own our nail shops, so I don't know if they can recreate what you guys are asking, because I've never known any Chinese owned nail shops here. I've always known them to be Vietnamese. So I'm like, I don't know if they can recreate this, but I'm going to see if they can. But I will say, all those independent nail techs here on TikTok, y'all better start learning it. We've been exposed. You better learn it. Thank you for the double taps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, the finale of TikTok, American TikTok, the finale. I don't know if y'all's timelines have been full of all the drama that went down in the last, 2 weeks? Shoot, since Christmas. Y'all did a great job. For all the people on my FYP that were just getting into it with everybody, and this last one where everybody was going after Pablo. I was like, good job. Good job, everybody. 5 stars. 5 stars out of 5. I was thoroughly entertained by everything that was happening, all the dramas. I'm going to miss all the dramas that were happening, that will happen ever again on an app like this, because hilarious. Can y'all hear her? She is so loud. She's so loud. She just snoring over there like she worked. You snoring like you work, Penelope? You got a job? You got bills? Welcome to the live, you guys. How are y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Are you feeling okay? Are you sad? Are you mad? Ah! This is very much a purple cafe. Oh yeah, the coloring book is by Reid. Not the coloring book, the coloring page. She sells them on Etsy. You can get them on Etsy. I don't have one of her coloring books or coloring pages that has the link on there. But just look up Mary Reid. She'll come up. She's like one of the top sellers over there. Mary Reid. There, y'all see that? Mary Reid. A good way also to blend your colors is to do stippling, which is just dotting. Alcohol markers tend to be pretty juicy, so stippling works. And because, you know, the alcohol marker, the ink, when it comes out, it blooms out. So it's kind of blooming. When you stipple it, it's blooming out in different areas, so it kind of makes a better gradient. But it's best to do this while they're both wet. Like the initial color that you put down is still wet, so that it can bleed into it nicely. Or like what we like to say, melt into it nicely. And then you can go back over with your lighter color if you want to. It's actually not necessary, especially if you covered the area and you don't have any white spots. You should be fine. Okay. It's looking like it's time for me to go. My phone is dying. So I'm going to finish this plant and then I'm going to get off. I think I might try and get on tonight. Just because. We'll see. You know, we got to continue to do our final farewells. I guess what's nice about this is I got a ice maker out of it, so that's nice. I got an ice maker and a coffee maker. A coffee maker that does iced coffee and hot coffee coming, so that's nice. That's like a perk for me out of this whole deal. But watch, we end up getting TikTok back on Tuesday, and then I still have to make my videos. And all I thought was, oh, I got out of having to make the videos. And then they're like, no, you didn't. Oh, that would be the ultimate, like, being like, I thought I got out of that work assignment. No, you didn't. You're still on it. Get to it. Chop, chop. Where's G1? One thing that coloring all the time has taught me that I always say is like trying to have a more gentle hand. Those who do traditional art all the time definitely have a more gentle hand than I'll ever have. Because you have to have a very gentle hand in order to get these like thin lines if you're trying to do that. And usually I'm trying to do like a thin line of a darker color to just give it a little bit of dimension. But it's so hard to have a gentle hand. I'm so heavy-handed. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully, I might come on later tonight. I don't know yet. Or tomorrow. I'm gonna try and go live every day. And if we can go live on the 19th, I will go live on the 19th. But you guys have a good Thursday. Don't be sad. All right.